reflection
It's
coming.
not, yeah. I'm like
Yeah,
trying
I know,
to.
and it's, the reflection is strong right now. They need to take those blinds down or something back there. Do you want me to do that?
I was looking to see it on
Probably put that blind
Oh, I guess
down.
the one, yeah.
Tell me what makes the difference.
Well, this is going to be weird.
Yeah, that does help. Thank you. Chris is thankful. Thank you.
There, and have some beer too.
So am I.
The bartender asked if we were taking more on the ice, and we're like, we're flattered that you think we're U15. And he's like, you could be coaches. I was like, damn, you were doing good.
Yeah.
They were not, but I like the way you think.
Yeah. Dawn said a
Sure didn't feel like it.
walked in yesterday, and Dawn kind of did a second take, and it's like, yeah. I said something to the effect of,
Wear a coat.
bringing your sister
I agree.
to your teacher interviews, and then kind of corrected.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's a
And then Dawn was like backpedaling, and he's like, it was just, yeah, and then, yeah, and then Dawn's like, there was no way I was fixing that.
No, I'm okay.
Okay, we are here in end number 1 at the Mark Kennedy Classic.
I told the whole team to stay out there. And I told the zoning.
Don't seem to apply.
The game is Team Bacek versus Team Sipka. Classic matchup of two heavyweight teams.
From Kings and was disappointed to see them. Well, they would be back.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, what's up?
No, I.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I get that.
Trace? Hello? Hello? Hello?
So I think that's a fair statement because
Hello?
how do they not? I did kind of myself. Like I obviously didn't know the other two.
These two teams have played each other quite a few times.
And I get, again, like half of these teams are not too teams, but you could see the ones that are red. Yeah.
No, they're. Yeah. So thank you to you.
I knew
Check
what
one,
you
take,
meant.
check one, take, would you get that again? It's, yeah, I have one.
Yeah.
But they're different there.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I've seen like the whole thing, and then there's the one that's actually
Okay. Use them. They're just not throwing them.
three. And she's able to switch sides.
But these two played in the provincial semifinals last weekend, and the girls lost. But that, and one of our players, our second.
As you can see down at the away end of the ice, this curling rink has mirrors so that you can see where the stones are.
Number 5, steak sandwiches.
You got a lot of things going on here.
A lot of balls in the air here, Chris. A lot of balls in the air.
Yeah. And all week.
I know what you're talking about, but I like
Like when they're cutting off very large chunk of the especially ours, like some of these other ones.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe it's because we're looking at it straight on. Maybe we can see it better on the angle. Like,
I smell very toasty. We're gonna get
right? PTSD.
What's that?
Yeah, that's what I was right. That's what I was Yes, I knew it was Sophia, right? Yeah. Oh. She went back. She has a meeting tomorrow.
Sivka calls a hit.
Picture was closed in a half an hour. So come on up, have something to do.
I'm looking for. I don't know if anyone else is, but I'm looking for.
We do have, there's a kind of a place.
Yeah, she's a psychologist. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, awesome.
And both stones roll out. Nope, that was a miss. Looks like blue is sitting first shot with red second shot.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the place beyond. It's not don't really work. It's kind of weird. It's you go on the dice and
I know you do. I mean, I feel like I know you well enough. I love it.
It's like, you might be counting 8 and then the other team will take.
Yes, yeah. Well, see, I don't love it. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, you don't actually know what the end is going to do until the end of it, right?
Right,
Yeah.
Kessler with his first stone.
I like it when it is
Boys are sweeping it.
I know that that's going to make enough of a difference.
He's throwing a guard. Didn't take a ton of ice, but this ice is really straight here. Doesn't curl much. And looks like a beautiful draw up or a beautiful guard.
All of the teams at different clubs, that means they also have to have like 4 sets of names.
So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Or does someone know?
When's your hockey?
Yeah, it's
Not till April. I want to say like 8 or or something?
I was looking behind.
It's okay, it's been a long week.
Where are my glasses? Oh, they're on my head.
Danielle, what's at our club in April? Provincial what?
Club championships.
Club championships.
Oh, the club championships. Nice, that's awesome. In
Yeah.
preparation for the men's and women's next year. We're doing that. Yep, that's awesome.
Katie. Katie is looking at peeling off the guard. And she runs it back, and it sits in the house, bumps the one that was in the house, and it looks like Batcheck is sitting 1-2.
I don't know.
No, the other one
There's
out.
not-
No, it's one.
Just one.
There's a red one on the side.
Yeah, that red one on the side is in,
Yeah.
but the blue one's not.
Correction, the blue stone that was in the house went out.
Chris. 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 Chris.
Let's listen to a drinking game. Oh, Jason, you sound like you're in the background. So he doesn't-
What's that?
Jason, it sounds like you're in the background. So I don't know if your mic's working or if it's picking it up off.
I think it's working. Check.
Poor Hunter.
I'm talking to Rory. And then
Did we crack her head open?
no, but obviously there was something with the ice last night. Like I'm thinking with extra humidity, it makes a difference on the ice. There was 5 balls last night on the ice that required like paper.
Were they in Red Deer or
Yeah.
were they?
Yeah. And yeah, so it was apparently a lively night at the Red Deer Rink last night.
Did he fall on a rock or no, just on the ice?
Yeah.
Face first.
Yeah. He said it was kind of kind. He said he was being trash talk. It sounded like it was like a family kind of thing or whatever. Yeah, he said it. Someone's but I went to that women's summit.
Oh, yeah.
In Leduc in the summertime. And it was. And they warned us about the ice. They said like it's they actually like some of the
Was it some on ice and some off ice
yeah,
there?
yeah.
Was that in September?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of like
that was the daytime.
yes, yes.
Girls weren't there.
Yeah. So like Paige Papin was there and she said like they actually changed their posture when they were sweeping the room because of the ice conditions that were there. And so the ice
Check. Check. Okay, I think that's better. Team Bacek took one in that end, I think. It's hard to see down there. The window is kind of dirty and stuff. Sipka with second stones. Kingsley, nope, lead stones, sorry. Trying to come around the center guard. And they're going to bump it off the line. So Kessler will be able to put it back if he wants to. Oh, no tick zone? No tick zone. All right. Apparently there's no rule about no tick, so no tick. The no tick is a no-no here.
When does that really start?
And Max draws in behind the guard there. Oh, they rubbed off? Okay.
So once curling's over, I think once we said, so March is, once April hits, it's going to be, instead of like 2 or 3 practices, it's 3 to 3, I think. So 3 times a week, I think. Yeah. Oh, and then games every weekend? No, won't be games every weekend.
Sipka with a hit and roll.
You're in, it's just travel this week, so it's
On their tournaments with their ball. Yeah. I'm not a ball.
things at once. I'm a guy, so
I just love that you do it.
Bacek with a hit here. And it's going to hit and flop over a bit. Got some hit and flop. Sipka calls another hit.
yeah, it'll wrap up to 3 times a week. I don't know. I don't remember actually. She's really enjoying it though, so it's way more than last year's.
And like next year she'd be U15.
Cell phone up just so we can see.
And a hit and a hit and a hit. Just exchanging hits right now.
I'm not even familiar with the Costco Business Center. Like, is that where you can work online from there?
No, it looks like a major superstore.
Oh, then I'm sure you could. Because mostly Costco's now become this retail basically.
Yeah.
Like for people's grocery shopping. Yeah. So now the people that are restaurant business buying, okay, they now have a specialized.
Don't let Molly hear that or she'll want to go. I pay him to tell her.
Yeah, there's a place over by one of our properties that's called the Wholesale Club, and they have the massive buckets of Chapman's ice cream. And they have every flavor, like as though you were an ice cream shop.
And
So every summer I tell
Andrew
the
with a
kids,
hit.
we get together
A little
and
flop.
decide on one flavor. I'll buy one flavor for the whole summer, and that's what you get.
My kids will buy vanilla. And
Oh,
they'd be
really?
Like, then we can doctor it up.
Oh, I see. Every year it changes a bit.
I honestly every week do Costco to the main grocery store, and then I
Every week?
Oh, because like
Costco is so much
it's
better.
so
Well, and your Costco is not as busy.
And if I'm home on a Saturday morning, I go right at 9 o'clock, and I'm out by 9:30.
Yeah.
And
There's a Costco in Okotoks?
oh yeah,
And
yeah,
it's a really good one.
Oh, really?
and then I go to Safeway.
Sitka hits and rolls out. Batchek calls for a draw behind the guard.
Most of my depending on the vegetable, but like specialized vegetables for a recipe that I don't want in huge quantities, I buy it Safeway. But yeah, I do the same thing, but I try and buy my meat like 3 weeks at a time. Because well, you must too in curling season. 'Cause you're not
And
around on
it's
Saturdays.
gonna skip through or just bite at the back, I guess.
Yeah.
Touch heavy.
Yeah, I just portion it off. And, yeah.
We have products for this freezer from this.
Oh wow! Oh, is Donna Hunter?
No, but my dad, my brother both got moose this year, so that was 700 pounds of moose.
Yeah. Well, one moose is like that's enough meat for many families for a long time.
And then actually, from April till December, there's no car dates on it. There's a unmanned vegetable store just across the street from us. It's called
So it's like just leave $5 for a bag of carrots kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
You cannot buy carrots cheaper anywhere else. It's delivered to the store within 24 hours. And depending on, like you get like it is cheaper than Walmart, Safeway, so you know that it's fresh. And they're cherry tomatoes, like K-State. It's not fussy about cherry tomatoes. From there,
It's amazing how some, like, I remember my mom grew peas and carrots in in our garden.
Kessler with an attempt to draw in behind the guard.
Like they were delicious. It's like no wonder our kids don't like carrots. When you buy the store, it's no taste.
And you can get the shell, like the peas with the shell.
Yeah.
It depends on totally what their yield has been for that week or what the plants are producing and stuff like that. But I can buy a bag of peppers, I think you're not, it's about that big.
Yeah.
And it's like that, and it's like foam. Like, yeah. So I will, and
Then you're like, I'll go do the run for the neighborhood. We'll divvy it all up. You go next week.
yeah. But they're so fresh. There's no in my fridge for a couple of weeks because they're so fresh there. And so I'm just like, okay, we're having some this week, and we're having, whatever, and then, I'll cut some up and put them in the freezer. And then tomatoes is the other thing that they often have. You can buy like a peach box full of tomatoes for like $12, something with a salsa or something like that. That would be, and then they have a variety bag that's $12, and there's always some peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes. So yeah, in the summer when I do Costco, I went across the street, went into the vegetable shack. It's like
Kessler's looking at a hit on the red one
right, but
at the top of the house. If you can get a little hit and a little flop, you can have a guard for his two at the back. Or perhaps roll underneath the red guard there. That too.
I can receive a text, but I can't send.
I had to go surgery today.
Did you? Trying to keep track of you.
It's different.
And he hits and flops to the left, and the redstone takes out one of the back stones.
You have Serenity now? Is that what you're doing? I'm almost out, so I was like, it's very good. So we took two tubes up to the prairie that got dogs of this one. This is the one that I was using last year. So whenever I smell it, I have many. Oh, that's funny. So I bought more for this one. In my car. Did it send?
But I wanted to see this shot, so I'll go wander more once I
Sipka with a draw
see what
in,
happens, and then I can update her on this game too.
and she's going to come back on the back one. And roll it out,
She did.
and should be blank end.
So we're down. The girls are down. Am I reading that scoreboard? I think so. Yeah. The name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the name's behind the.
Yeah.
And after two ends, it is 1-0 for Team Batchak. Correction, 2-0. That's what I said.
Are you here today?
I can't even see down there. You guys are making me nervous. I got both coaches sitting here.
Correcting you.
Correcting me. And I'm trying to do 18 things at once.
Hey, you're a guy. You're doing none good. That's okay. That's what's expected. Ask Landry.
Jeez.
Dana Landry is here.
I only pick on you, John.
She only picks on Dawn.
Apparently, Dana Landry only picks on Big Don.
Apparently I'm not intimidating enough for her.
He's not intimidating enough for her. Perhaps she intimidates him.
Maybe.
Yeah, no brooms on the ice.
Somebody's gonna
Yeah.
trip over that.
Oh, it's just yes,
Somebody's
please. So we'll just send them the information. You don't have to drive it. Just start it. Okay.
Awesome idea.
Yeah. You can see. If you get really low, I think that one's in.
We'll just send them a text message.
Bat check with their first stone. Looks like it's biting the 12 foot. The only reason I know that is because Katie is looking to hit.
Draw to the button there. What did they have on the sheet? DTP and HR?
He's trying to hit that too, so it must be in two.
Team Batchak looking to hit as well. So we think that the red stone after the hit must be in as well. That one is going to over curl a little bit and peel it off.
Right, but that's like 8 is late to begin with.
Yeah, I think before she sort of, I think she 5, they blanked and they just were trying to
Yeah.
put the two.
Yeah, but
Dylan with his, looks like first stone.
Actually, no, they shouldn't have blanked because they had 2 they were measuring.
They put it back on the thing.
Exactly. They're not measuring. I think somebody had to score something.
Yeah, they were measuring. Somebody had to.
And that skates to, looks like biting 8 foot at the back.
Okay, that would be something. Are they on 2 on second end or third end? They're on third. Are they going back up? Odd going
I
out.
think it was getting in the way of the beam, so he put it back to call the shot and he'll go try again.
Yeah, that makes sense. Push back to 6:49 here. That's smart.
What? To start?
Yeah, for the push back to 6:45 here. Everybody during it, it's all back to back anyway.
Then Mac's at 2:30.
put in? Can you tell?
I didn't see. Oh, it looks like the back one's out
Katie
on
signaled.
the camera.
My assumption is it's
Blue one's in, the red one's out.
the red's definitely out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the blue's in.
Yeah, it could be in, could be out. It's hard to say.
These steak sandwiches are good.
Team Sipka with a draw, skates through the house. Bad check calls for a draw in behind the blue guard.
They blind too. They got it sitting up there by
I think red scored one, and I think maybe the something a problem with the peg above the three.
Yeah, there's no peg.
Is that what he keeps trying to hang it up there? Yeah. So
no, there's the peg is down below.
No, not for red.
not for in 5 they were measured. So somebody on the fifth, 2, 3, 4 on the fifth sheet. So 2 guys. So I got the blank on 4, but on the fifth sheet he keeps trying to hang it for red scoring 1, so that it's 3 to nothing.
Yeah, they got the 2 up by their name.
Katie calls for a hit.
There's no hook there? Maybe not. I don't know.
No, he was trying to hook it on something.
And it kind of falls out a bit, and it's gonna feel it. And Kessler's going for a hit. Probably maybe a hit and roll underneath the guard. I'm not 100% sure, didn't see the call, but I'm just saying that because that's what I'd probably do.
Side waivers and places the same.
And behind the glass, you're always right.
Right up, right.
I don't know why they said
They gotta hang it over.
If it was done beforehand, we could maybe all sign it. But
Oh, yeah.
well, they do send
in the moment, you've got parents like,
they do send it out electronically, but
oh, I didn't see it.
it was in the
Was it?
it was there.
Yeah.
It was very yeah. Like I mean, there was
Clearly, you didn't read it all.
there was so much. I mean, there was honestly stuff.
And he makes the hit and the roll.
It's good reading those.
Do we have a timeout
Sorry, kid.
I liked it.
As long as it's not 'cause another.
Right here?
Oh. Okay, right beside me.
We're just taking a little bit of a timeout here. Someone has a nosebleed, so they're going to fix it all up. Of course, Kessler and Kingsley are curling against each other, so the big joke now is that Kingsley's got her elbows up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And then.
However, I do think put on whatever that changes. I don't know. Gonna shake things up.
Oh yeah.
Really good. Oh no.
Oh, I think you're playing that.
Nice try though. Still there.
You gonna get a bloody nose too?
Good over there, ladies.
We've been like 5 minutes. So my plan was just the buzzer raised.
Yeah, you were a fighter.
We'll just add 5 minutes to their time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I was just kind of keeping track about how long it was.
That's what the rules say.
Yeah. Since there's no, we'll hit the buzzer for the other guys, but then we'll maybe let them know that they've got their buzzer 5 minutes later.
They were ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
Not now.
Oh, right, because they're playing to a bell. They're playing to a bell.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Team Sipka with delivery of skipstone. Katie is trying to come around and take out the back stone that's undercover there, and it's going to be light. Unless she was trying to draw. She might have been trying to draw.
Last draw of the day, it doesn't really matter that much.
The ice is run so straight it's hard to tell. She came light. Kessler is going to draw in behind the guard again, if he can.
Do you have a full suite of draws here tomorrow?
30 until the
Yeah, we'll have to.
25, right? And then because of the dance and the
So currently it looks like a steal of one for Batchek.
I haven't heard that one before.
They've got
I have
the
some kids who would like that. Oh, my kids like the
after 3 ends, it is 3-0 for Team Batchek.
She told us that if we came on such and such a night, there was Del Pico pizza.
Max with his first stone of run number 4. And it is going to just bite. Well, full 12. Katie calls for a hit and roll to the right. Kingsley with the hit. And she's going to flop to the outside, roll a little bit, about 1.5 feet. Kessler calls to hit, and looks like nose.
I think for sure the Steve likes
But they have a lot of fun. Yeah. You know, and they get them all every year. I don't know, because they get the same amount.
And that one's going to skate by, flashes it.
the boys like all like tacos, so it's not good.
What's the plan? You guys choose? Okay.
It's L somebody's.
El Jefe. El Jefe. We were just talking about what kind of pizza to get tonight. Big thank you to Mr. Marc Gauthier, because he is going to buy the pizza for everyone tonight. So we are going to try out Lore Pizza, one of the highest rated pizza places in all of Edmonton. They have the New York style big boy pizza. Dylan attempted on a hit. That one's hanging out there, but it's going to come back. The weight isn't super high, so it's going to nose and just bites. Red one hits the back, red one, and looks like maybe red is shot stone, but I'm not sure.
She's hitting, so.
Well, Katie's hitting, so perhaps blue is shot stone.
Oh yeah.
Kessler calls for a hit. And Dylan's gonna hit and almost nose. Just a tiny little bit of roll. Katie calls for a corner guard.
He needs a few more pieces of good news, and then all the pieces to the puzzle come together.
Oh, correction, corner guard on the left.
Cold when I was on my way over here, so that's good. But yeah, his cough that he seems to
Curious about why she's going to the left.
he was telling someone
But she's got backing here, and she's going to come back onto the blue one. That must be why.
so yeah, we're good. I've got all
And it's going to bump the blue one out. Kessler calls for a hit. Andrew with a hit and a little flop to the left.
We were out at Ellis things Tuesday night, and on Wednesday night we curled. So I will talk to him sometime tomorrow and just see what he's thinking we might do.
I think the 2 ply wouldn't be just that big down there.
Well, probably Tuesday. Our plan is Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And based on my father-in-law phoning me, hey, Rob, that we need to take something out to Mike. Really, I don't know what I'm missing a lot of
He was going.
and there's the whole dynamic there going on right now that's not a pretty scene, so I'm not going to ask him too many questions.
Gas prices.
But I know, like, but then Monday they dropped it to happen, and they had like a whole discussion about all of that stuff, and so I think that's why we're talking about it right now. And I'm like,
Andrew with the second stone, trying to hit the red one out. He's got it, and he's going to roll across the house to the middle of the 8-foot.
I thought we were too, but I never figured exactly.
You take our money, I think. You can just take our money over to we're going to bring food and alcohol.
yeah,
We'll just take our money.
We didn't go anywhere.
yeah.
She'll want to do something.
It will break.
It's necessary for her.
Yes.
Molly with a drop to the blue one, bumps it just about a few inches. It's still really close, almost a perfect freeze. Pretty close. Kessler's looking to pick it out. Kessler with a little bump, and the red one's gonna roll to the just biting the 8-foot. So currently looks like it's 1-2 for blue, red third shot, and blue 4th shot.
Well, the hotel is for you. I normally don't get that service from the hotel, but it's probably because I'm in one of those rooms. So I'm sure I can arrange for the products to get delivered. So the girls can have a big old party there. And I'm happy to fill the room with snacks and pop and whatever.
But I think they'll want to stay late the dance too.
Yeah.
It depends on you have to bring Rachel to maybe not.
Katie trying a little freeze or a bump. Trying probably a bump. And she's got the bump. And she is sitting first shot, just biting the button.
Gravitational center.
Did they get him to stop or is he? I haven't seen the front of him. Yeah, so he's.
Yeah. I'm sure it stopped by now.
Yeah.
It would have, I'm sure, bled through.
Yeah. Yeah, it's white. I see white. Not red. We're in good hands when you see white, not red.
Oh, stop it. That's why we're on. Go get cheese.
Oh wow, that was a quick game.
Come here, this way. This way.
Kessler's looking to pick that one out again. He's got the hit. Looks like it's going to nose it into the red one. Katie's probably going to try to. She's going to hit. Still one more stone.
But we think it's my guess is it's hit the two. She doesn't touch the
Now one's up counting. Leave them laying in the air. You can sign the card. Blue one on the right.
You think the blue on the right? I don't know, it's close. Yeah, I know. Something.
Turn the TV screen on.
Well, there's no cameras out there, so I don't know what the TVs are for. She's got to hit first.
Without jamming.
We're not
Not jamming here.
Not jamming. She's
Sticking
got to stay
around.
in.
Can we stick around?
Or is it a double now?
Girl.
Oh. And she peels it off.
Kingsley, she's just like.
And it's one blue.
Well, they're looking pretty close. So get rid of that middle. Oh, no. One blue, I think. One.
Next year. You're going to have the motor right now.
I know. I'm like,
Dennis was saying, take the point. Take 14.
I got a stapler and I got tape.
Oh, the second one.
Travis, having a
I
chance
just grabbed these old things and I see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They got the opposite of us. They got an easy pool. 2-0, and they'll be full.
and they play 2 tomorrow.
I saw them on the road on
Check
the
with
way
them and sure
here,
they're
so
still
like,
right.
we're on the right path. 'Cause,
They're leaving right now.
Yeah.
Steal a 1 makes it 4-0 for Team Bad Check.
they shouldn't have been speed at all.
Max with a draw. Looks like full 8 foot.
Yeah, picked something and took off.
Oh, apparently picked. And Katie's looking to hit.
Good.
Yeah, I was rich in snacks last weekend. I brought nothing this weekend. Nothing. And I had all those kids in my room and I'm like, there's no shit, I just brought. This is horrible.
Did you go home with any of the protein?
Kingsley withdrawing behind the guard.
The 132 protein balls?
Skates to the back 4 foot. You can see it on the mirror up there.
I usually make about 80.
For a weekend and they go through them all?
That's a double recipe, and I made a quick little recipe
Yeah.
for the boys. And it wasn't, I thought that would be 160, but it wasn't.
Well, they were bigger balls, clearly.
Say, I think she got tired of rolling them, so they got bigger and bigger. Yeah.
So I was telling
Kingsley with a beautiful drawing behind. Dylan is trying to follow her in.
and we had just gone through one of our competitors.
And he comes a little short. Throws a guard. Katie calls for another draw.
Mike was on a work, like, release.
Oh, and you're
I had
crawling
to
under.
get something from the room, so I all you see is the door open, and then I'm like on the ground.
Katie told me that she did the exact same thing in this interview with Ben that was streamed, and she was like, I had to crawl under behind.
So, and then I crawl back out, and then you just see the door close again.
There's a video of that that's online of the baby and the mom.
It's so funny, but yeah, Mike didn't find it funny. I'm like, well, I need to get to it. Yeah. But he wouldn't crawl for mine. He would have been like, hey, get a towel.
Kingsley comes a little short, throws a guard. Kessler calls to peel off the 2 blue guards. And it's going to over curl and peel off the red one. Again.
No, I know. This is where this is going. Oh, what an amazing animal. And I was like, oh, I'm not. And I'm totally sober. And everyone there is like.
The organizer of this event can come to the bar, please. The organizer of the event can come to the bar.
The next day we showed up with a beaver t-shirt for me. So now anytime I see them, I wear my beaver t-shirt proudly.
my first practicum, I was in Medicine Hat, and I gave the kids this like Canadiana project, and they had to record like whatever. And of course, these boys took a stuffed beaver, and the beaver went on a trip around the town and was getting pictures at like the teepee and Medicine Hat and whatever, right? They actually did a good job in it. I know full well that they picked the beaver animal just for fun, but the teacher afterwards like, those boys have never been that engaged before. And I was like,
When I was in grade 4, everybody had to pick an animal and do like a project. And she picked beaver first. One day she said, like, her homework, like, television was.
Andrew with trying to peel those guards again. Mine's a little better, I think, this time. Oh, almost had the run back, but
to which he'd say, no, I don't.
typical problem with playing doubles on guards is you end up leaving the guard half the time.
Talk to Andy. She did a year-long study on the beaver. You're going to be fine. Take a deep breath. You're going to be okay.
I'm trying.
Nature's engineer, Chris.
So we live right by the Calgary Rowing Club, and so it's right by the river. And so we will always kind of do a little loop by the Calgary Rowing Club, and then over by downtown, and then some across the East Bridge. Well, right by the East Bridge one, so we looked down, we thought there was a dog, like playing in the, you know, because sometimes the dogs go down to the water and stuff.
So I take it these guys.
It was a big beaver. It was a big beaver. You're going to be like, listen up. A statue in town.
Andrew with another peel on the guards.
The one old lady wants a hoe.
And got rid of the red one. And just left another guard again. But it's a little bit more open now. You can get around them now. Katie calls for a draw in behind the guards to about, looks like the 8 foot, 12 foot.
Although I don't know my internet will work here. I showed you guys last week the bunnocks in Saskatchewan, and yeah, my internet.
Molly with the draw.
What looks like the person. It's a jail of us. He's played bunnocks. Yeah.
And this is going to skate to the back of the house. And it goes through. Kessler's looking at the double run back, which I think he'd probably be better. Maybe throw on the draw. Use it for backing.
Asking for a friend? Okay. He has no intention of using it.
Which again is funny because the lady had to buy her, but then had to use it.
Let's have the sun today.
Found you guys.
Fuck. Kessler with his first stone. And it's over curling for the run back, and he peels off the top guard. Was he? Oh, okay. People at home don't care. I don't know. They don't care what the call is. You know, that's. I always get the call wrong. Yeah. Right now, we got 10 out of 96 followers.
We were like up to 30.
No, there won't be anybody here. They'll probably be here at 7:30, but not.
Well, clearly the internet's not working because I typed in Team Bad Check and it says Team Body Project.
We're no experts, but the new research taught you nothing.
Katie calls for a draw. Well, on her stone. She tries for a draw. Ooh, and the girls are on it. Looking light. Yeah.
No, that's fine as long as we don't. Yeah. No, I couldn't find any more.
Kessler's going to try to draw around the guard.
Yeah.
How many concerns?
So many.
0.
Oh yeah, there's a box.
Boys are sweeping. It's not going to get around the guard. Peels off the guard, or moves, taps the guard over actually. And Katie has a wide open draw for 2 for the deuce.
I never paid that much attention.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I believe she's exhausted.
I saw her face kind of, she was like blinking weird.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the last.
Yeah, we'll probably.
Was that 1 or 2? Just 1. And that's 1 for Sipka, for Katie. After 5, it is 4-1 for Bacek, and Team Bacek will take the hammer.
Every game, Kinsey falls once.
Do not. No woman down.
Yeah.
You know, so are we like, I don't know, Katie doesn't want to throw skip rocks because she can't.
Oh, is she hurt?
No, she just feels really bad.
Can't change that.
Get it together, girl. What's the energy bar?
Where's your gummies? It's not performance enhancing.
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's that whole thing. That snowboarder. What year was that? 2010? Yeah.
Yeah, the
Like,
snowboarder.
How is this a benefit?
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you testing snowboarders for marijuana? Like, isn't this part of
Kingsley throws a draw to the 12-foot. Kessler's gonna calls for a hit. And it is over curling, it looks like. And it's going to peel it off.
Already offers provinces free trade with Canada, like everything between provinces and territories. Plainly.
Travis, you guys sound like you have the code.
Yeah, I got it eventually. Did it start again, Don?
I told her to take it out.
Oh, okay. He's gonna put another one in.
There's a sign up at the bottom that says fiber intake with monthly.
We have to do that.
And it's like
Yeah, I can go talk to her and you can talk to her.
Beans or something chili or what?
well, you can learn all about the different fibers in the bathroom.
Oh,
Back of the stall.
oh really?
Instead of like,
Oh, well,
how enter-
And we're just taking a quick time out here.
what is the girls' first summer to do?
I don't know. I haven't been around. I was at Rachel's game, so I don't know. Chuck said they had D&D's right before this game, so. And I'm running to Rachel's game after this, since I haven't actually seen Rachel's game because the pants incident.
Right, yeah.
Katie texted me 4 ends into Rachel's game saying, you go to the hotel and get me another pair, but it's like, you don't hear. It's like the hotel is like, I'm here, the hotel is here, and you're there. So I'm like, I'll try and get there before the game. And like Google, I'm like texting her along the way. I'm like, I might be 4
like an
minutes
hour.
before your
Yeah.
game time. I will try.
Then apparently there was a pants issue earlier on.
And Claire came out of the crest, so the girls were late starting their game, which is why they were only in their 4th band, because they went out of Crestwood to immediately go to, because they really only had enough time to then get, so I went and got them Subway while they were doing their hot shots, dropped it off so they could eat in the car on their way to St. Albert for their next game. And as they were getting in the car, Claire slipped and fell and landed in the mud, and the whole side of her pants were covered in mud. So they then had to actually then drive to the hotel before they could even drive to St. Albert, because she couldn't curl the mud all over her. So there was a double pant incident day
That we know of.
that we know of. There may be more pant incidents. Yeah. So I have to go to the game tonight because I've literally seen like not even 6 ends of Rachel play today.
She's pretty busy.
Okay, that's not good.
Breakfast is done.
Like, so I told her to drink. She's got some electrolyte stuff in her water bottle. She drink that.
I was wondering, because this rubbing of her face was not normal.
Yeah, so they would have started at
Like, she doesn't feel upset or something. It's just busy.
Yeah.
Well, I told her, like, go for it. Sit.
Or sit.
Well, she was sitting down.
Okay.
But yeah, if we have to pray, we have to pray. No big deal.
It's not worth it.
No, she's like the epitome of health. Like she's never actually complains. She never complains. She's never full. She's just like. She's definitely like, to say she's the easy one. My husband would describe her as if you had Katie first, you would have 4 on
Team Sipka draws in behind the guard. Kessler calls for a hit and roll.
Once a week, I think to myself, I'm really grateful that I'm healthy, and I have no injuries, and I do believe that once a week he thinks that. I was like, but not this week. He's like, no, our school mascot is a knight, and so knight in armor in the gym, in the library, some owner has to cut himself on the knight's armor. It's like, so that would have been like jagged. He was like, no.
Have you had a tetanus yet?
And Dylan gets a hit, rolls to the other side of the house, and it's going to stick around in the 12-foot.
Come to an end.
Molly with the delivery. Team Sipka is playing shorthanded today. Sloan, their lead, is sick. This one's going to skate through.
But he did show me his manual that he had to, and then he said, but this is not it.
She got a
He needs these.
Dylan with a hit on the guard. Shooter roll, flops over a little bit, leaves the back one exposed. Katie calls for a draw in behind the blue guard.
wasn't even. No, I wasn't trying to stand on there, but
Come on, settle down. Keep your wife at her back.
get it out over here.
And she bumps the blue one. And a little flop. Kessler calls for a hit and flop.
That's a 9-2.
But I wasn't even trying to rock backwards. Oh, those were.
Andrew comes wide and takes out his own stone. He drifted. His back foot ruddered as he came out of the hack. I suspect he's not squaring up that toe.
And don't roll in.
What's happening here?
Stay there.
Molly comes, stone taps the blue one on the outside, over curls.
Well, that was crazy this morning at Sherwood Park. They have no boards. It's like rocks flying everywhere. It's like you can see how that is an accident waiting.
Yeah. Not okay. Andrew with another shot at the hit.
These guys get an extra 5.
They're trying to carve it over again. And he gets it, rolls over top of the blue one to the 8 foot, full 8. Buzzer just spraying. That means they.
It doesn't apply to us though.
You guys get
Flag spots. Yeah, I don't think that'll matter.
okay, it doesn't matter. You get an extra 5.
Because you need it's easy for the scraper to get through.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice. What time is it?
Katie with the delivery.
St. Albert. Yeah.
We'll
Is that
figure out
okay?
something for supper. Yeah. Does she have a key?
Katie has a key. Yeah.
We'll have to figure out something for supper. I'm sure they're somewhat hungry.
Yeah, so these guys were ordering pizza. You could maybe order pizza at the same place and just get it delivered to our room, and you
Yeah,
guys could
something like that.
lounge around in there. There's a whole dining room table there, Travis.
It's true.
And she makes.
And you can just pay for it with the credit
Skates
card
through.
Katie has. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Kessler calls a draw to the 4 foot.
Or do you want me to order? I just don't know what the girls want.
No, it's fine. We'll take care of it.
Okay. Yeah, this is not normal. Katie.
Maybe it's the pants. Explain the pants. They're too tight. It's right.
When she said, "Can you get me some pants?" I'm like, "Well, what pants do you want?" Like I was thinking she wanted to change after the game, and I'm thinking it's not a rush. And she's like, "There's a hole."
Well, she's like, Travis, there's a hole in my pants, but I can't show it to you. I'm like, you don't need to.
Nope.
And then I knew she was playing the boys, so I'm like, we cannot have this girl have a hole in Brad's against the boys. And she wasn't so fussed about the hole. It wasn't that big, I don't think, but it was that it might grow bigger while she's curling. So.
Andrew comes a little, or Kessler comes a little bit light. It's going to bite, I think, though. He didn't stop at the invisible wall in front of the house. They got it to full 8 foot or full 12 foot. Katie's looking to probably draw in behind it, in behind the center guard.
You hear the pants rip. They rip like. I practice every day after school. I went to curling, and I forgot my curling pants that day. So I'm like, doesn't matter, practicing. Yeah. So I curled in my jeans and right across the ass. Yeah. And then I
Katie with her final stone.
Jacket around your eye. So that was the last time I ever wore jeans curling.
It's been a tough one. Katie, the skip from Team Sipka, isn't feeling well, and Kessler's had a nosebleed, and Sloan, the lead from Team Sipka, is out, sick, and Andrew's not feeling well, and lots of flu and cold going around here.
Yeah, her shoulder's hurting her too. Her shoulder was bugging her last week too, because she's doing all the sweeping, which she normally doesn't do. So.
Kessler with his final stone.
Exhaustion, maybe, but dehydration.
Trying to draw out of the button. It's a wide open draw. He just has to hit the house. And he gets there. And the girls shake hands. And that is game.
It's the last time they play each other.
They're doing elbows.
Ever, right?
And that is the last time these two teams are going to play with each other, unless it's like a fun spiel or something, because the boys are moving up to U18 and the girls are in U15. But when they move up to U18, they will curl in the girls division. That's kind of sad. And it's sad that on a day when Katie's not feeling well and Sloan is not feeling well and Kessler's got a nosebleed. Oh. But anyway, that's game. We will be back on the ice tomorrow at what time? What time do we play tomorrow? 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. We will be streaming.
There's not the